Next, moving on to 18th question. This question is not so important, but we will discuss this. A spiral is made up of successive semicircles with centers alternately at A and B, starting with center at A, of radii 0.5 cm, 1 cm, 1.5 cm, 2 cm as shown in the figure 5.4. What is the total length of such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? Take pi equal to 22 by 7. Students, you should have your textbook with you, page number 114. You can see a figure there. That is, each semicircle's radius is given in your question. So what is the length of one semicircle? Length of one semicircle is half of the circumference of a circle. So tell me, what is the circumference of a circle? You know, circumference of a circle is 2 pi r, isn't it? 2 pi r. So what is its half? It is pi r. So length of one semicircle is pi r. Students, you know how to draw a semicircle, isn't it? So you will have the length of semicircle as pi r. Each radius is given in your question. So length of first semicircle is pi r1. What is first radius? It is given as 0.5 pi. Now don't give the value of pi. Length of second semicircle is pi r2. What is r2? It's 1. So then third length is 1.5 pi. So what is the AP obtained? AP obtained is 0.5 pi, pi, 1.5 pi, 2 pi, etc. So you got the first term, second term, third term, etc. From the first two terms, you will get common difference. How will you get the common difference? Second term minus first term. 1 minus 0.5. 1 minus 0.5. You will get the common difference as 0.5. 0.5 pi. Now, n equal to 13. Where did you get this 13 from? 13 is coming from the question. What is the total length of such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive semicircles? So, 13 is coming from your question. Length, total means addition. So, sum of 13 terms. Sum of 13 terms. As you know, n, a and d, you will use this formula. Sn is equal to n by 2 into 2a plus n minus 1 into d. N is 13, a is 0.5 pi. Don't forget to put this pi plus n minus 1. 13 minus 1, 12. 12 into 0.5 pi. Adding this, you will get 7 pi. 13 by 2 into 7 pi. Here, at the end of this answer, you can put the value of pi. What is the value of pi? 22 by 7. 13 by 2 into 7 into 22 by 7. You will get the final answer as 143. So, you should write this statement. The total length of such a spiral made up of 13 consecutive circles is equal to 143 centimeter. Here in this question, you should know what is the length of a semicircle. Length of a semicircle. Length of semicircle is equal to pi into r. R is the radius. Pi is equal to 22/7. Next question. Question number 19 is given in page number 114. 200 logs are stacked in the following manner. 20 logs in the bottom row, 19 in the next row, 18 in the row next to it, and so on. In how many rows are the 200 logs placed and how many logs are in the top row? Students, you can see the figure in your textbook, page number 114. The first layer, that is the bottommost layer, is having 20 logs. The row next to it is having 19 rows. So what is the AP obtained here? The AP obtained here is 20, 19, 18, 17, etc. Okay. So you can get the first term and the common difference from this. And the total number of logs also you know. That is, sum of n terms is 200. You have 200 logs. So the sum of logs is 200. Now what is missing here? Number of rows is missing. Number of rows is missing. That is, n is missing. So here, if n is missing, we found that you will have a quadratic equation and you are going to solve it. Substituting the values of Sn, A and D, simplifying it, you will get a quadratic equation. N square minus 41n plus 400 is equal to 0. This is the quadratic equation you obtain. What is that? N square minus 41n plus 400 is equal to 0. Now, usually I use splitting the middle term method. Here you can see I have splitted it into minus 25 and minus 16. So I'll get n minus 16 into n minus 25 equal to 0. If I equate each factor to 0, I'll get n equal to 16 or n equal to 25. Now what will you do? You are getting both number of terms as positive integers. Can you take both? It is not possible. So what will you do? You should find the A16th term, that is 20 plus 15 into negative 1 is equal to 5. And A25th term is equal to 20 plus 24 into negative 1. It is minus 4, which is not possible. Why it is not possible? You are finding the number of logs in one row, right? So A25 is a negative number. Number of logs will never be negatives. Number of rows will never be negative. So which number will you use? N equal to 16. What is this A16 and A25? Nth term, 16th term and 25th term. 25th term cannot be a negative number. Why? You are finding the number. So negative 4 is not possible. So we will choose n equal to 16. Number of rows is equal to 16 and number of logs in the top row is 5. Is that clear to you? So how will you choose? Once again, how will you choose the number? If both the numbers are positive, find A16 and A25. Nth term cannot be negative because you are finding the number of logs in the top row. That will never be negative. So you will choose the value of n according to this value. You should get a positive value. Clear? We'll go to the next question. You have a bucket race there, potato race. A bucket is placed at the starting point, which is 5 meters from the first bucket, first potato, and the other potatoes are placed 3 meters apart in a straight line. There are 10 potatoes. So N you got it as 10. The distance covered to pick the first potato and drop in the bucket. Where is the first potato lying? From 5 meters away, right? So going to take the potato, you need to run 5 meters. Taking the potato back to the bucket, you again had to run 5 meters. So what is the total distance? 10. The distance covered to pick the second potato and drop in the bucket. To take the potato, you should run 5 plus 3, 8 centimeter. To put it in the bucket, you should return 5 plus 3, 8 centimeter. So total how much distance you should cover? 16 meter. Similarly, the distance covered to pick the third potato and drop in the bucket is 22 centimeter. Let us see the numbers you got: 10, 16, 22. Here you can see it is an AP which differs at 6. So first term is 10. Common difference is 6. Number of potatoes that you have to pick is 10. What is the question? You should find the total distance the competitor has to run. That is sum of 10 terms. Sum of 10 terms. Here, how will you find the sum of 10 terms? Here you should find A plus N minus 1 into D. 10th term you have found there. And then you had taken Sn is equal to N by 2 into A plus An. Then you got the distance as 370 meter. The total distance that should be covered is equal to 370 meter. Students, in today's session you have 3 important questions, that is some 16th problem, 17th problem and 19th problem. 16th problem, 17th problem and 19th problem, that log problem and that planting trees. Make sure that you understand the concepts clearly. If you are not getting it by watching the video once, repeat it and understand the concepts clearly. By this, we come to an end of arithmetic progression. So, revise what is an AP, how to find nth term of an AP, how to find sum of n terms. You studied many questions that are twisted. That is, you will be asked to find an unknown quantity by giving 2 or 3 known quantities. So, make sure that you study all the concepts clearly. Thank you. Have a nice day.